can see us. Um,
Do you
this
hear any echo? Or is it?
Usually I'm gonna hear if I talk, and if your laptop is on, then I'm gonna hear myself talk double. But
Okay.
so far so good. Let's see what people say. Okay, so this is really, really exciting. I feel like I'm a mother of their duet. I mean, obviously not of their work, but when I saw them dancing a demo in one of the Instagram videos, I was like, wow, I want you guys to dance. And then Diego was like, yeah, we don't really work together, just sometimes. So I'm sure that I wasn't the only one. And in the end, guys, you have a show, right? You're going to do a show together. Okay.
For
Yes.
the first time.
Is it going to
We're
be the
so-
first time?
Yes.
Okay. That's
yeah.
amazing. So let's start, maybe let's get to know your careers a bit. Vamos a empezar con Jennifer. Si tú nos puedes contar un poco de tu carrera de bailarina, cómo empezaste a bailar.
Uy,
Creo que tienes
bueno,
mucha técnica de otros bailes también, ¿se ve?
sí, en realidad,
¿Intentas en inglés?
uy, en inglés está medio complicado. ¿Se lo puede traducir, Diego?
Ok.
En el mientras, ¿ok?
Pero al
Ok,
final.
Sí.
ok.
Bueno, yo empecé en Perú desde que tengo
Ujú,
9 años y
ujú,
bailaba on one
ujú,
con mi maestro de Clan Guzmán.
ujú.
Y casi toda mi carrera la empecé con, bueno, en pareja, desde niños. Y a los 15 años empecé como solista y empecé a bailar lo que era un tú.
Ok.
Y después a los 2018, sí, hice salsa nomás. Fernando Sosa me vio en Perú y me trajo en Italia para ser parte de su
Ah,
compañía en
ok.
Tropical. Así que ya hace 2 años que bailo como independiente. Así que
Bueno, entonces tú bailabas en Tropical Jam.
sí, exactamente.
Okay, okay. So, Diego, do you want to
Bueno,
translate,
Yes, yes.
or shall I do the
So
translate?
yeah, Jennifer started dancing when she was 9 years old. She started dancing in Peru, where she's from, with her teacher Declan Guzman. She started dancing on one, and then about when she was 15 years old, she started dancing on two, and started to perform a little bit more as a solo artist. Even though she started more always doing partner work. And then one time in Peru in a salsa nama competition, she won, and that is how she met Fernando Sosa, who then invited her to be part of his company in Italy. You were there 2 years,
2 years.
2 years,
Mhm.
and now she's been independent for 2 years as well.
So, how is it for you from Latin America now to live and
Italy.
life independently in Italy? How is the
Sí.
experience?
Uf,
Uh,
eh,
sí. ¿Tú me entiendes?
sí, sí, te entiendo. En realidad, difícil, o sea, difícil en el sentido que es un cambio muy, muy grande. Pues Latinoamérica es un mundo y pues venir a Europa es otro.
Me
Pero bueno,
imagino.
estoy ya aquí 5 años, así que con el idioma, genial. Todo súper
Okay.
bien. La
¿Y,
gente es súper
y,
linda.
y tu italiano cómo está?
Muy
¿Para
bien.
italiano? Sí.
Sí, sí, sí. Muy bien, eso sí.
Okay, so now let's move to Diego. Tell us, Diego, about your beginnings, how you got to where you are today.
Yeah, so it was how I started was pretty crazy. I was just in a food court. I used to play a lot of basketball. That was like my thing before dancing. I like to play
Mhm.
basketball, but I was already a little bit tired. I wanted to do something different. I would listen to a lot of music, and I always wanted to like learn how to dance salsa. But I don't know, like the topic never
So you
happened.
were listening to salsa music
Yes,
already?
because yes, in
Mhm.
my country, in my family, it was just very normal for everybody in the house parties to play salsa music or Latin
So
music in
you,
general.
so were you raised in New York or no?
No, no, no.
Where were
I
you?
am.
So
I yes, I'm from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Wow.
Yes, and I've been
Okay.
my whole life well there, but I've also
Okay.
lived a lot of time in Colombia,
Mm-hmm.
Nicaragua, Guatemala, like a lot of the countries in Central America, and also
Okay.
in Colombia a little bit.
Okay, because your
And
English sounds very New York, like
yeah,
very like you're.
I've heard that. I've heard that
Yeah,
recently that I'm turning
yeah.
into New Yorker. My
Yeah, yeah,
English, yes.
definitely sounds like. I mean, it sounds really nice. I mean, I have pleasure in listening to you.
I
So,
hope so. I hope so. Yeah.
okay.
So I live in Costa Rica my whole, let's say, preteen, teen
Hmm.
life, and I was in a food court, and then this guy just gave me a flyer out of nowhere, and he's like, "Hey, so we're offering scholarship to dance salsa," and I was like, "Okay, I want to learn how to dance salsa, so I'll try it out." and it was like destiny, like it was meant to be. And I just
Mhm.
went try it out. I started the first 3 years in a very like mambo social dance oriented school,
Mhm.
and I felt like there I learned how to dance like the partner work side a lot more, like more of the street, like more the social side.
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
after 3 years, I went to another school where I trained more for competitions, solo, partner work, also in groups, team shines, but more like focused on competing, and also a little bit more of training in Afro, Rumba. They would also, since they were very focused in competitions, they would bring some instructors and teach us some ballet, jazz, contemporary classes. Um, I was
Amazing,
there
and
for
all
three
that
years.
in Costa Rica.
Yes, all that in
Wow.
Costa Rica. So up until there, I was dancing 6 years over there, and they're like incredibly talented people. And then I decided to move to New York,
Mhm.
um, and I've been there for almost 2 years and a half
And why did
now.
you move? What was the impulse?
Well, I went to compete one time in Eurozone in Mexico, and it was the first time I saw Adolfo and Tania live, and it just really inspired me because I would always follow and like their style. And I don't know, I just felt like if I really wanted to take it to the next level, I had to train with the best, and that's how I saw them live, and I got really inspired, and I decided to just go for it
So
and
did you
train.
move immediately to be in Adolfo's team, or did you go and get other work, or do you have family? I just want to ask because I know that a lot of people have this dream, and I would
Yeah,
like for them to know how do you actually execute this,
yeah.
uh,
So I went.
practically,
Yeah, I mean, I went in December. It was a little
Mhm.
crazy. I think like to do something like this, you gotta be a little crazy, um,
Or a lot of crazy.
or a lot. Yeah, I went. That was in December. About 15 days later, I sold everything I had. I had an apartment. I had a car, some electronics like TV. I sold everything, and New York is really expensive. So to be honest, the money that I had didn't last me not even a month. But I just wanted to train, like just take
Mhm.
classes as much as I could. I didn't expect or wish for anything more to happen. I just wanted to go and give everything and see what the universe would bring me back. I sold everything I had, and actually, when I was on my way to New York, I didn't even have a place to stay yet. I got there and I went straight to the audition right away, the same day.
To Adolfo's
And
uh, Adolfo's team.
yes,
Okay.
yes. So I made the audition. I made the team. I met some friends, and then somebody was like, "Hey, you can stay in my couch a couple
Mhm.
weeks." And then another friend is like, after the 2 weeks were up, okay, another friend, "Hey, you can stay with me 3 weeks." And I went like that, moving everywhere for a few months until somebody was like, "Hey, I have a spare room, because one of my roommates is moving out, so you can rent
Mhm.
it. I can rent it to you as a friend, like for a better price." And then that's how I got there and
Wow, so this is
established
like very
myself.
fresh. This is very new. You mean December 2023
No,
or before or
2022.
2022?
So
Okay, so a year and a half.
January,
Yeah, a year and
January
a half.
2022.
Oh,
So
okay,
2 years and 1 month. Yeah,
okay,
2 years
okay.
and 1 month.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
El
very recent.
Pablo dice que loco, dale Diego. There was someone saying saludos de Roma.
Desde Roma.
Sí, que viva la salsa. Sí, bueno, nosotros en el Sol estamos apoyando la salsa y la comunidad de salsa mucho. Um, okay, so this is like, so you guys are very, I don't want to say young because I didn't ask you your age, but like very already experienced, but also fresh on the international market, let's say, right? Or have you already been traveling like between continents for gigs? Los adoro a los dos.
Sí.
Sí.
Sí, ¿a qué continentes has ido? Todo.
Um, no, me falta solo, bueno, sí, he ido
Sí. Asia,
a Asia,
Mhm.
Singapur, solo a
la-
Singapur.
Okay.
América
Okay.
del Sur.
América del Sur, sí. Falta solamente, bueno, Colombia ha ido, de Centroamérica.
Okay.
Me falta como Costa Rica, Panamá. Me faltan
Okay.
esas partes.
Pero ibas con el grupo.
Iba con el grupo
Con el
y
grupo,
desde
sí.
hace 2 años viajo sí sola. Entonces
Okay.
también.
Okay. Bueno, felicidades. So what are your plans now, guys, together? You have this new choreography, right, for the first time?
Yeah, so actually everything started just like as a collaboration. We're like, hey, let's try to do one choreo for this event, something special, something different. But I don't know, I guess like we really got along and it felt right. We also heard like really good comments from other people, other friends, colleagues, that they were like, hey, you look like the same person, but
Mm-hmm.
one is a guy, one is a girl. Like you guys really
Mm-hmm.
look good together. And we also feel like great energy together. There's also, I feel like she has acquired a lot of knowledge from different teachers, and I feel the same from my side. So it's like we were able to learn a lot from each other, and we also have a lot to give to to the world. I feel, and keep salsa moving and growing, even if we're a new generation, but we still have a lot of knowledge and energy to share with everybody.
No, I
I
mean,
think.
totally. If you say, you've been dancing and educating yourself in other styles, and so Jennifer, like you have the Latin musicality because you're raised with it, right? This is a
Yes.
huge advantage.
Power music.
Wow, música.
Yeah, that's amazing. I actually, as an organizer, I'm really excited when new powerful people are showing up because lately, a post came on my Facebook feed from 10 years ago, and when I saw the names, they were pretty much the same names. It's when I was advertising the Congress
Mhm.
because the Congress has been going on for 20 years. So, and then I thought, okay, is this good or is it not good? That we have, yes, some people are legends, they're very important. They do so much for the community, but at the same time, we need fresh energy because this is what keeps the community growing,
Mhm.
right? If someone has been in the business, I see myself, for instance, I also used to dance and perform. Then after 20, 30 years, your energy changes and your energy is good for something else. But we need these people who are fresh, excited, and want to take on the world. Just like if you compare this to the bachata community, when you have a constant rotation, constantly new stars, and then people also have a lot of ambition to become one of those stars,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, I
Because
think.
there's space for newcomers. So I think in salsa we need to also welcome new dancers, new teachers.
Yeah, I think also, um, when you have people that are of a younger generation, it inspires, and other people that are also from our group age and from our
Mhm.
background, from Peru, Costa Rica, they see it and they're like, oh, hey, I want to do that too. Like, I want to dance like that, or I want to have a good time in a congress, like they do. Like, salsa is not for old people only. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think we bring a new freshness to the scene that, um, other people can feel identified with as well.
I'm really excited to see where you're going to go with this, in a couple of months or years. So, Diego, will you be thinking of moving to Europe or or Jen or Jennifer to New York?
Habla tú.
No, habla tú,
Habla tú.
habla tú.
Yeah, of course. I think um,
Habla por los dos tanto.
we've thought about all the different options that there are,
Mhm,
but we feel like this is a new project that is starting and it's been picking up, like, very well. I think
mhm,
we're gonna do. I feel like we haven't even danced together, and it's like going good. Like we're really
mhm.
excited to like showcase what we have, and hopefully can continue to grow more. Um, and just try it out like that for now. Like each one from our own country,
Mhm.
traveling, and we'll see how we feel about it, and then we'll see if we can take it to a
Of
next
course,
level
it's
or.
it's no time to plan big time.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
just wanted to provoke this thought, but you're being very diplomatic. So,
¿Qué dice? ¿Qué dice?
buen
De
día, saludos
Australia.
desde
They're moving to
Argentina.
Australia first.
Ah.
Yeah, you
Oh, but we're
already.
going to Australia. Actually, it's very funny because we're gonna be we're gonna be like in the same congress in Australia, but we weren't
Ah,
like
yeah,
booked
sí.
together. Like it's
Mhm.
just coincidence that we're
Oh,
Sí,
gonna
crazy.
be in Australia in October.
sí.
So, guys, when you teach together, who talks more? Does the
¿Qué?
estoy preguntando si cuando ustedes enseñan juntos, hacen las clases, quién habla más?
Yo creo que
Eh,
ambos, ¿no? En realidad los
sí,
dos. Sí,
ok.
o sea, obviamente la parte de la pareja, él obviamente más, pero cuando
Ujú,
hacemos footwork, en realidad ambos. O sea, es lindo porque compartimos mucho y eso está genial, compartirlo.
sí. Es
Ambos,
algo
hablar los dos.
necesitamos también, ¿no? Que las
Exacto,
mujeres tengan una voz, porque son expertas también, que con el equipo antiguo de los profesores y tal, que eso no pasaba mucho.
claro, sí.
Sí, o sea, yo me
Bueno.
quedo así, cabrón. ¿Y ahora qué hago?
¿Y ahora? Sí, no, pero
Okay.
súper.
Mhm.
Nada, sí.
So, okay, so what do you bring to Poland now? What is it? What have you prepared? Something for the people.
Yeah,
So,
so we prepared a choreography in couple. I think also when we started to announce a little bit that we were gonna dance, a lot of people assumed that we were gonna do like shines, like only
mhm,
shines. But no,
mhm,
we did a partner work choreo, and we were really excited to perform it for the first time.
mhm,
And I traveled to Jennifer was in an event in Peru, and I traveled there like a month ago. We
mhm.
trained there for like a week, like very focused in training. Uh, and it was the first time that we were gonna like train together for the choreography. So I think we were both a little nervous, but we were actually like really surprised that everything was flowing. You know, like very
Mhm. Mhm.
we're just really excited to polish everything. And yes, it's gonna be the first time, but we hope it's the first time of many times that we're able to perform and keep growing. But always showing our passion for what we do.
Okay. And how about the classes? You
I
still don't know the level of Polish salseros, so that's gonna be
I think the good
surprise
thing
too.
is that there's 4 classes and they're all partner work, right? I believe.
Are they? Did we do
Yes.
that? We should have
Yeah.
given you some shine classes.
I thought so. I
There's
thought
still
so.
time to change. There's still time to
Yes.
change. Jesus, so
Yes.
we have to change that.
Yeah. I think that'd be
tell
good.
me, tell me what's the perfect division between
¿Qué crees?
partner and
Son
solo.
4 clases, pero
Voy a tomar
Pero hay una que
noticias.
soy yo.
she has one
Sí.
class
Yeah. Solo.
alone,
Ujú. Y las
and I
otras
Okay.
think,
tres
and then maybe
podemos hacer.
we can do one
Ajá.
together shines,
Okay.
and then 2 partner work.
Okay.
That would be really cool.
Sí, sería genial.
Okay.
Yes, because
Okay.
partner work, I feel there's a lot of technique that we can
Mhm.
share, and maybe one class would be too little.
Yes,
So
yes, yes. We need good partner work classes also because after the pandemic, the whole world is dancing solo. It was a generation of
yeah.
solo dancers. Uh, and
Oh yeah, those solo,
No sé.
the
yeah,
people
like
that do
generally,
solos.
the teachers saying that the level of partner work
Yeah,
has
yeah,
has dropped. So we need to keep the partner work alive because that makes the social community. So
Yes, I think
yes,
that's
partner work.
something that the salsa community needs a lot because, and I understand it because we do it too, of course.
Yeah.
When especially when you focus so much on doing solo shines or focus on training so hard for competitions or
Hmm.
shows,
yeah.
you get so tired. Then when you get to the social, a lot of people are like, "Yeah, I don't want to go to the social because they're exhausted."
Hmm.
But salsa has that social element that if we don't continue the partner work dance, we don't keep the social scene alive. Uh,
Yes.
there's not gonna be nobody to perform to, you know.
Mm, exactly. Exactly.
So
Well,
it's very
okay.
important
We'll
to.
we'll change the schedule. Thank you for pointing that out. I don't know how I missed it. And is there anything you would like to add to the a message to the community now that you have the voice here for elSol?
Mm,
Um,
I'm putting you on a spot like that. Sorry.
Yeah, um I think remembering what that we should always um remember that the reason why we do this uh, is to share the love for the dance and to connect with new people, to build a community. And I feel like nowadays it can, a lot of people see the community as a platform to, hey, I want to dance because I want to compete and I want to get first place and I want people to look at me and clap at me and say I'm amazing. But really, when you see the people at the socials or at the congresses, yes, of course they can admire talent, but most importantly they're gonna connect with who you are as a person. So
Mhm.
I think just always keeping that in mind, that we're there to connect and dance and have fun and enjoy this beautiful part of life that is dance, and that is the most important and beautiful thing of what we do.
Mhm. That's
Muy
that,
bien.
Ahora te
that's.
terminas.
No,
Si
súper
quieres
bien.
puedes decir algo en español. That was very beautiful to
En italiano.
summarize.
En italiano.
Como
No, es que ya
quiera.
lo dijiste todo.
Ah, no, pero tú ya lo
Okay.
te gusta, ¿no?
Eh, que en realidad ya dijiste todo lo que iba a decir. ¿No?
Algo tiene que ver.
No, o sea, yo
Mhm.
concuerdo con lo que dice Diego, o sea, en realidad todo lo que ha dicho está súper bien. Pensé que ibas a hacer la pregunta a mí, pero
Okay.
sí,
He speaks your words. Okay.
Okay. Compartimos.
Un,
compartimos, de verdad, ¿no?
We share the
mm,
Muy bien.
same
okay.
feeling.
Well, then we're gonna see each other in 3 days, right? Uh,
Yes.
Friday. It's
Very
good
soon,
that
very
you're
soon.
you're here in Europe, so there will be no surprises with flights
The flights.
from overseas. And let's just have fun, right? Dance a lot. Parties are long. We party till 6 a.m. here. We have a salsa and bachata floor. So yes, everyone, just whoever is a last minute decider, you can just still get passes and join us here in Warsaw. It's an all-in-one festival in a hotel, beautiful floors, very very convenient, and by the airport. So make sure to check out elSolspring.pl, and thank you for listening, everyone. Thank you guys for giving me
Mhm.
half an hour of your time, and see you soon.
No, thank you for having us.
Thank
See you
you.
very soon as well.
Bye bye. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Gonna
See you.
disconnect here and here.